The 6-week holidays are bliss, right? Until you hear the word September or see a back to school advert. Then, all of a sudden, September panic begins to set in. Not in September, but in August, during the time off that you've earned. Hi everyone, I'm Zoe from My Progression, and in this video, I'm going to share how you can use the final half term strategically so that September feels calm, organised and manageable. This isn't about working through your summer. No one should have to do that. It's about making small, intentional decisions now that protect your energy later. If you're a primary teacher heading towards the end of the term, keep watching for my tips to get September ready. And if you're a TA, this video will help explain how to prep alongside your class teacher for next year. So what does getting September ready actually mean? First things first, let me be really clear. Getting September ready doesn't mean planning the entire autumn term in June. It means asking yourself one question. What always stresses me out in late August or week 1 of the new academic year? September isn't overwhelming because of workload alone. You've just had 6 weeks off, have a brand new class of children, and you're getting back into routine. You might be in a new year group, teaching a new curriculum, or taking on a new role within school. Now, decision fatigue is real, and it's so common to experience this in September because you're constantly making decisions. If you start deciding things now, you'll take away lots of stress later. We all know September feels calm when you've prepped things beforehand. If this is your first September in a new year group or school, it's all about setting new standards and expectations. If you're staying in the same year group, take forward things that worked well this year and leave things behind that didn't. And if you're an ECT or an NQT, for more support, check out our ECT or NQT series linked in the description after watching this video. Deciding the little things now. September doesn't become stressful because of the big things. Stress can build up from the volume of little things that you haven't decided yet. Like, how do you get everyone's attention? Is it a countdown, a call and response, a clap pattern? Decide it now using what's worked previously so you're not testing out new things in week 1. What does ready to learn look like in your classroom? Are the children on the carpet, legs crossed, eyes on you, or at tables with their equipment ready? What happens when your pupils finish early? Are they reading, moving on to a challenge task, or coming straight to you saying, I'm done? Decide what expectations to set in your classroom to ensure that all pupils remain on task and busy. When details like this aren't clear, you'll end up creating them in the moment, whilst also trying to build relationships and teach new content. The last thing you want to do is take your attention away from getting to know your new pupils, as we all know that in primary settings, transition can bring nerves for all children. Being present and making every child feel welcome and comfortable should always come first. So, use the last half term before the holidays to quietly decide the little things. Look at what works and what doesn't currently, and reflect on the year that's just gone. Keep things simple, decide seating plans, behaviour rewards and engagement strategies. Anything that you're planning to use should be realistic, something that's been tried and tested and you know it works. For example, will you use table points, dojo, stickers or a whole class reward jar? Decide it now so you're consistent from day 1. These small decisions now will make a huge difference to you in September. For more classroom support, check out the rest of the videos on our channel. We have specific primary videos from behaviour management to classroom routines. Check them out after watching this one. And for more from My Progression, like, subscribe and click on the bell so you never miss an update. Another top tip to get September ready is getting ahead with planning. Before you start to panic, stop. You don't need to plan the entire half term in the summer. But what you should do is reduce the workload planning brings by getting ahead with the first week back in autumn term. Now, planning will look different depending on your school's expectations and routines for the first week back. But regardless of this, it's important that you plan a specific session for primary age pupils to introduce yourself, the expectations and classroom routines. It's so important to build relationships with your class before focusing heavily on the curriculum. Plan things like all about me tasks, simple baseline activities and lots of routine practice, including lining up, transitions and expectations when using partner talk, for example. Week 1 is all about settling your pupils in and not racing through curriculum objectives. If you've planned sessions to build relationships and some curriculum sessions in advance, you'll have more time and energy to get to know your class in their first week and enjoy your holiday without that constant mental to-do list running in the background. Now, something really important to mention here is that you shouldn't need to plan from scratch. If you're in the same year group, reuse and edit your resources from last year. And if you're moving year group, use what the previous teacher did and change it to make it your own. Another top tip, organise what slows you down. If you're in the same classroom or year group, great. Sort the drawer that never shuts properly. Organise and label the cupboard where you shove everything. Declutter the box full of half-used glue sticks and whiteboard pens that don't work. September isn't the time to be doing these jobs. You don't need a full classroom makeover. Just tackle one small area at a time. Even if you spend 10 minutes doing the work before the summer holidays, future you will be so grateful. Now, it's important for me to mention here that classroom organisation is obviously more time consuming if you are moving to a different room or year group. This does sometimes mean spending more time in school in the holidays is inevitable. However, liaise with the teacher currently in the classroom and do what you can in the summer term using tips from this video. My Progression is brought to you by Teacher Active. Keeping on top of your CPD just got even easier with the Teacher Active app. You can browse through all My Progression videos and test your knowledge straight away by gaining and downloading CPD certificates right onto your phone. Another top tip from me would be knowing the key dates in the school calendar in advance and popping them in your diary. Having your long-term and medium-term plans ready for the year ahead means you know what's coming up, so you can always be one step ahead. Another top tip, protect your energy. This is essential for September and for you to enjoy your well-deserved summer holiday. Getting September ready doesn't mean staying in school up until 6 p.m. every night in June. Protect your energy and avoid burnout while making life easier for your future self. I'd recommend choosing a small focus each week. It could be classroom organisation, planning, creating supporting resources, or clarifying routines. As you're winding down with your current class and the workload lightens, it's a great opportunity for you now to do those small jobs that will save you a lot of time in the future. And don't forget, your current class can help you and will love to help you. I'm really enjoying the responsibility of sorting out the classroom. This isn't just about getting the classroom ready though. It supports pupils by building independence, responsibility and confidence in managing their environment. So, what can wait and what doesn't need to be done? Displays, laminating and things that look pretty but aren't necessarily purposeful. Perfect classroom displays aren't essential. As long as they're tidy and accessible and support the learning by containing keywords and concepts, then this is enough. Something that I always used to do in my primary classroom were working walls, which meant I would fill up the displays as I taught the topics, meaning they're always relevant and meaningful. September success doesn't come from laminated perfection, matching stationery or flawless displays. The best start to the academic year comes from being organised, calm and consistent. You should always prioritise your cognitive load, not what looks good or what teacher influencers on Instagram or TikTok are doing. Although social media can be a great place to check out tips for classroom prep ideas. Getting September ready in the summer term isn't about being hyper-organised. It's about protecting your future self and your summer holiday. Without preparation, week one feels like survival. But with it, it feels calm, purposeful, and most importantly, enjoyable. A little intentional thinking in the summer means a calmer first week back, clearer expectations, better behaviour, less stress, and a summer holiday that actually feels like a holiday. We love to hear tips from you to support our other subscribers, so comment them below to get September ready. And if you're not subscribed yet, why not? Hit the button now. I've been Zoe from My Progression. Let's keep your career in motion.